You'll understand beach metal detecting in March, April, May if you hear the first line of this popular 90s song.
There's a little place I don't like to go. All the hunters have hunted and pulled the gold. It's Canslow Land.
It really wasn't popular in the 90s. It was popular to people aged 90 and above, and I thank you for that. But we're in June now, and if you want to understand beach metal detecting in the month of June,
get in the water, that's a direct order, and make sure you wear all your rings.
like, we're waiting for you to make a real executive decision and not just stick your pinky toe into the water, like go and swim. It's not that cold. We're just waiting for that first great swim day. If you look back on the history of my channel in the months of April, May, June, you really don't see huge beach days, at least until the end of June. Now, if you're talking about Florida, that's a different equation. It gets hot sooner down there, but we're talking about New York City here. There's a saying about the month of March, it goes in like a lion and out like a lamb. For beach metal detecting, it's the opposite. It goes in like a lamb and out like a lion. And here's a chart of New York City water temperatures. And as you can see, it spikes in the summertime. Really, it's June is the heating month, May, June, and it plateaus July, August, even September. And why is that important? Well, it's my working hypothesis that the number one place that people lose rings, jewelry, and such is when they are in the water. Your fingers get wrinkly and rings fall right off. But I'm learning this year that that is not the only place. Definitely not. I'm big on data, and my YouTube channel can serve as data. I really have not had huge days in the early part of the year. What does that tell me? Why keep doing the same thing? Do it a little bit differently. We've been doing the dry this summer. And that will change too as soon as people
get in the water, that's a direct order, and make sure you wear all your rings.
But we're not there yet, even though we're approaching that point at terminal velocity. Friendly reminder before we start the hunt, help support my channel, help me get to 50,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Saturday night. Of course we're doing detecting. If you're out, you are trying to spawn, or you're trying to metal detect. I'm trying to metal detect. Yeah, there's still people here trying to spawn on the beach. That process might make you drop things. We're going to stay away from them. We're going to focus on the beep beeps. Let's go. Got lots of signals. Let's go. Quarter it is. I see a little cut on the beach right here. It's a summer cut, which usually are the more mild ones. I'm focusing on the dry. I'm still wearing a sweatshirt, and it got to the low 80s today, but still the water is somewhat cold, but it's getting warmer by the day. But we're going to see what we can do in the dry. Here we go. Another quarter, another fresh drop. All right, great. Shut up. We're going to do the clad fast. There actually is a lot of it in this video, but yeah, we'll fly through that. And we're also using GoTerrain. I love it. I'm a data nerd, and it geeks me out that I could see where I stepped, where I went, so that I don't go there twice. I'm going to teach about it on the XP channel, but for this video, I'm just going to use it for that simple data. Nickel, surface find, didn't even need to pinpoint. Anytime I see a coin, I'm looking in the immediate vicinity. I'm not quite spiraling out, looking in immediate vicinity. There's no coin fairy, especially nowadays. If you dropped something in the dry, chances are it came out of your bag or it came out of your pocket. Let's reverse the reverse psychology here. A lot of people know that they drop rings in the water, so what do? They put them in their bag. Stuff falls out. Fast forward a little bit. Yep.
Here it is! I told them they're gonna get it if we come out here.
What I've learned from GoTerrain is very humbling. There's no way that any one person can cover the entire beach. Even if you swallow a box of Adderall, you are not gridding the entire beach. And that's a good thing for all of us. Metal detectors, I just heard something, I thought. No. But you know, you take guesses, educated guesses You know where people sit? They like to be close enough to the water. Then again, when it's cold, if they're not planning on getting into the water, that's different. Bottle cap. Yeah, so my path, it's always an interesting question. You could only do your best. That was another bottle cap there. And you could infer where people were, where people put down their towels in this case. What is this? It looks like a knife handle. Yeah, something that broke, not a knife handle. Penny, but I'm gonna look around the vicinity. That's all these things do. They clue us in. There was somebody that was here. Yep, I found the other end to that mystery object. Quarter. I threw a few coins in my bag too. This is a coin spill right here. First one of the night. Got a few of these. Yep, they're usually found together. We have reached the drunk section of the beach. Aaron, whoever you are, you did not pick up your Patron. I haven't shown you, but a bunch of these. Dime. 64. This is going to be pull tab. It sure is. That's what you call a lucky guess, but you dig it based on sound, and you know what? There's treasure at every number. Look what else can be 64. I've literally written the book on it. Yeah, you get pull tabs here, but you got 2 rings, and you got this lion medallion. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Vodka caps. Nah. And another one of these vodka caps. Great. All right, we got another quarter signal down here, and I was just about to say, I think somebody has been through and, you know, picked out the smaller sounding targets. This proves that's not true. Let's keep going. Interesting signal. 99. Last time this happened, it was a vape. I bet it's that again. I think I just missed it. No, I got it in here. And do I know my targets? Yes. There we go. It is a vape. Oh. The audio of the Deus 2 is spectacular. You understand a lot better what is in the ground. You will never know for sure, but you could hear size. You could hear if it's bigger or smaller. You could also hear symmetry, whether something is symmetrical or asymmetrical. George Washington makeover quarter. You know what? You're idiots. And you probably have foot fungus, but these are nice sandals. I'm taking them. Aha! Sunglasses. Yeah, they're probably $5 sunglasses, but you know what? Well, they're sunglasses. That's what, you know what? Okay, let's go. Quarter, and I think we're gonna move on. Quarter. 50. Quarter. I think we did. Yes, we did. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. We might have some sushi. Could be plated. But there we go. So let's take a look at this. Now you could see that it is not solid. It's more painted. So we got some plating going on here. The color, of course, is right. But yeah, it looks like this. That's going to be plated. It's still a nice little piece. You got a nice little bird, and I think this is an earring. I thought I saw an engraving in here. I'll keep looking at that. Sadly, if you keep looking at it, it's not going to turn into gold. On to the next. It's a quarter. Spill of coins. Quarter. All right, we're going to hold up on the coins. I'll let you know if I get something good. All right, take a look at my path, and it goes further down. Yeah, look at that. Zigzags all across the beach. If you hear something in the background, it's Pavlov's business model. Look at this. It is about to become summer. We got prom going on over here. We got an ice cream truck over here. It's summertime. Usually when I go to the beach, I check the tide chart to see when it's low tide. That is a little bit different when you're doing dry hunting. It doesn't matter. What I've been doing is getting up a bunch of mornings, not every morning, before work, 3 a.m. sometimes. I'm excited. You know, it's about to be summertime. And I've just been hitting the dry sections of various beaches. And some mornings the beaches really surprise me. I can't believe what I am seeing. We got a cut on the beach middle of the night. It just got here. It's all seaweed. Now, seaweed is light. Seaweed is seasonal too. We got a major bloom going on. Oh, and I'm attracting bugs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go explore the cut, and I'm gonna smell like sushi when I get home. I wasn't even gonna film tonight, but the beach will always surprise you. So on this side of the jetty, there's like barely any seaweed. And then you walk over here, it is just seaweed land. It's foggy too, but take my word for it, all through here, seaweed. Cut end, I mean, usually there is a sandy side to a jetty. I'm standing on the sandy side. It could be that down there there's more seaweed. Wow, that's insane. Tell you what, I'm filming with my phone tonight. I just got one of these, which is a good sign. I tell you what, I walked away from that sandy side of the jetty. We are packed with seaweed again. Not to the same extent, and I don't see the same type of cut, but still a lot of seaweed. The thing you have to realize about the beach is it gives up stuff when it wants to. There's many stories of people finding rings with engravings that are hundreds of years old that have been in the beach for a long period of time. We have some cutting going on. Summer cuts are deceptive though, because there's a lot more sand on the beach. Think of it like sculptural material. You know, it's not as extreme if you have a lot of sculptural material. Like you could make a huge sculpture in the summertime because there is a lot of supply. On a winter beach, you see a cut that is even less drastic. You know, with the slope, that's not a huge cut there. That's when you really act. You know, when there's lower levels of the beach, I just see sand. I see a lot of sand. But we're gonna check. I've been in the dry until now, but we're gonna check here. Yeah, light stuff being pushed in. It's old, but it's light. Okay, this is interesting. This is a pretty significant cut in here, no seaweed. I'm gonna look around here. Yeah. Now, why exactly am I looking here? Well, the concept of a shelf collapse. So you got people in the dry, but you know what? This just knocked out a lot of the dry. And although people have not been in the water, at least when I've come to the beach, I've barely seen people in the water. Just a few polar bear alumni. Anybody who was sitting in the dry that's closest section to the beach, all the stuff got pulled down here. We are on the board. There we go. I have a whole collection of these, and we just added to it. Now this, just FYI, 85. I should also point out I'm back in the dry because I got next to nothing down there, but I'm right at the edge of the dry. Well, we got a silver wave ring. It is not the first. We've got a bunch around the collection here, but you know what? Got another. Go and join your friends. Are you serious? The sun is coming up. Oh, gotta get to my job. Ah. One more thought before work. I wonder if there's a correlation between fog and beach cuts, because it sure is foggy right now, as you can see. To be honest, I did not study that too much, but it says right here, fog requires a mixing action by wind. Without wind, dew will appear instead of fog. If the surface is near saturation, a light wind will allow for the layer of air near the surface to remain near saturation. High wind speeds cause a mixing of the air at the surface and higher into the atmosphere. We're going to test that theory. Wind is the facilitator of everything. If wind is an element in fog, I'm heading to the beach when it is foggy. Now let's help somebody find a $2,000 ring. It's Mr. Tones.
What's going on?
Actually, I was about to ask you that. What are we doing?
We're doing an engagement recovery. Came all the way from Staten Island at a top secret place.
Yeah, let's see if we can help. Yeah, engagement recovery, usually when I play my music at all in my videos,
Can slow.
the engagement like drops through the floor. Maybe finding a $2,000 ring will help it. And the search has begun. All right, almost to the location, right on the other side of the jetty. That's got to be a can. Of course it is. Yeah, I got it. So I see lights in the distance. I think that's the lady. I heard that it was put in a cup and just accidentally spilled. I guess you would do that, you know, if you're aware that you could lose rings in the water. This is something that's deeper, so it wouldn't be this deep yet. This is a good shot right here. I think this is going to be it. Right where we were.
Oh, good.
Yep.
There it is. I told them they're gonna get it if we come out here.
Holy f***ing shit, guys.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, man.
They paid you?
What?
You know,
no,
how I
no.
got into this, I lost mine, so I get it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a metal detector coming in the morning.
Yeah, we have one coming
Oh.
tomorrow.
Cancel that if you want.
Yeah.
There's always something more special about giving it back. Yes, I enjoy finding rings and putting it together and adding to my collection, but you know what? If it comes down to it, that's something that's life-changing. I lost mine. I wish I could get it back, but I didn't. And it means something to help other people.
Whoa. It's a cow.
That's phenomenal. I found a cow. Next.
Ring. Got a ring.
There we go. Yeah! Yeah! And we always celebrate finding rings here. Go and join your friends, you know the drill. But tonight I wanted to do something else. I'm a teacher, so naturally this is a teaching channel, but it's usually me talking. I want to turn the mic over to you, and I want to give you a challenge. Post your best beach metal detecting tip in the comments section below, and I'm going to be looking to see which one gets the most upvotes, and there's going to be a prize. The beach metal detecting tip that gets voted up the most is going to get a Deus 2 hat sent to them. I can't wait to read your best tips. Thanks for watching, everybody.